Hey guys, Bushcraft 412. I want to do a quick video today on all these scent control products that are out there and my opinion on them. Now there's everything, guys. There is like what you see here, the laundry detergent, the sprays, deodorant, body wash, there's even chewing gum for you to get rid of your scent. And on top of that, there's all the scent control clothing, bags that you can put your clothing in to control scent, wipes so that you can wipe down your gun or your bow and all these different things. And you know what, guys, my opinion is I don't use them. In fact, the only two things I use for scent control are laundry detergent and this cover spray. And the reason why I do it is, of course, you know, if you use a regular laundry detergent, it has a very strong smell to it. So I do use the unscented sportsman wash for my clothing before hunting season and during hunting season as needed. And number two, I use this scent away for like my boots and things like that that you can't get in the washer. It does a real good job covering it up. And you can actually make this stuff. You can actually, if you Google homemade scent remover, you can actually make this stuff. It's pretty much hydrogen peroxide and a couple other things. Real easy to make instead of spending a fortune on these like $6-7 for these little bottles at the store. But there's so much out there, guys. I see people all the time coming out into the woods with $200 scent control suits, $100 scent control boots. They've washed their clothes and put them in scent-free bags. They've used scent-free wipes to wipe down their gun or their bow, and taken every precaution there is to take in the world, and it doesn't guarantee them a deer. You know, it's really, there's a lot of luck involved and a lot of skill and luck combined, and they're really not necessary. I found on the seasons where I use all those products, I do not have any better luck than the seasons where I go basic and primitive and just go kind of natural. I tend to use natural cover scents when I'm out in the woods, because I think you want to use something that's natural and in that area rather than something in a bottle that came from China. It just doesn't make sense. A lot of times what I'll do is I make sure my clothes are clean. You know, everything top to bottom, underwear, socks, thermal underwear, hats, gloves. I make sure I wash them good in something like this. And then when I get out in the woods, I make sure I give my boots a good spray down because they carry a lot of scent. Your feet are pretty stinky, guys. You may not smell it, but they do. They stink. And I'll also spray down like my backpack or anything like that that maybe didn't make it through the wash. And what I do is, as I'm walking in, I'll try and find things that have a natural scent. For example, like pine needles. If I'm hunting in a pine area, I'll break up some pine needles and mush them in my hand and kind of rub it on myself. It you know, puts some of that natural local scent onto you. Likewise, one of the areas I hunt has crabapple trees. Occasionally I'll take like a crab apple and I'll kind of crush it in my hand and get that juice on them, you know, wipe a little bit on my clothing. A very good way to get some of that natural scent on you as opposed to using those cheap store-bought ones. Another good thing you can do is just pick up a handful of wet leaves and dirt and mud and just kind of, you know, rub it on you a little bit. I know it sounds gross, but that's what people have been doing for hundreds of years, is using natural things in the environment as a cover scent. And that fresh earth, you know, you dig up a little dirt with your heels and rub that on you, you know, that's a good cover scent. And these products, they're not really necessary. You don't have to buy them. Yes, they do help, you know, to an extent, but spending all that money really, it does not give you any kind of advantage. I just wanted to put that out there because it's hunting season and there's so many, you go to the store and you see so many people spending so much money on things they don't need. And really, as far as I'm concerned, you can get these for like $6-7 and probably like $5. And they'll last me a whole season. So about $10 worth of scent control is all I need to see plenty of deer. So hope you enjoyed Bushcraft 412.